back.
Those are the dulcet tones of our Czar of Sandforce, Ahamefle Jeoluo, playing live
Yeah.
interstitial music. Text me
All
back.
right. It's Text Me Back Podcast live. Big
Live.
round of applause for our Czar of Sound Force, Ahamefle Jeoluo. Wowie zowie.
Wowie zowie, that's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying.
Oh boy, people are showing up in the chat. Good. I am always worried when we hit go live and then I don't see anything in the chat for a second and it's like, oh shit, did we
You
press
never
the
know.
wrong button?
Or maybe nobody like us anymore.
Or maybe everyone said, I sick of it. Enough of this garbage, they say. Welcome to Text Me Back Podcast, BBLs for BBWs Pledge Drive, night 4 of 5. We are, much like the emo meter, disintegrating. Our very beings are disintegrating into...
Not me. I'm integrating.
Okay. Anyways, we're so delighted to
It's
have
not
you all
true.
here for night 4. We're going to be having our special guest, Big Ron Young, in just a moment. But first, some business. And also, thanks to Aham for playing a little bit of live music at the top.
Thanks to Waham for playing a woo. Everyone says woo.
Woo, 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 woo.
He says
Ev-
ha 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 ha.
Everybody's doing the Arsenio dog. Woo, 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 woo.
Everybody's doing it.
Everyone on Earth.
Oh, Megan, this is going to be a fun show. And I'm not tired, and I am integrated. And that wasn't satire when I said that.
Okay, that's good. I'm starting out at mirthful this
That's
evening on the emo
nice.
meter. I'm feeling good because we got so many new subscribers / upgrades. It's crazy. I normally don't like to have notifications on my phone. I'm at inbox 0, but not because I've responded to or read any of my emails. I just don't like to have that badge. So I just clear out my notifications. Anyway, but I've been leaving the unread Patreon notifications unread in the podcast email so that I know who to thank. And there's like, we've been walking around with like 30 notifications just from today. It's crazy. It's so crazy.
It's crazy because that means that you guys did it without us even actively bothering you.
I didn't even bother you about it. That's crazy.
Crazy.
And I hope you never get well. That's what I hope.
You're sick. And I
You're
hope
sick.
you never get well.
And I hope you never get well.
Amanda's been celebrating her birthday week
Oh my God.
with us.
Best birthday week, BBW alert. Wee-oo. Happy birthday, Amanda. Okay, I'm going to tell you who is our number one top bestie of the evening because they have subscribed or they have upgraded. And guess what? There's some Canadians in the mix. Here's their names. Emma Carscadden, new member. Ooh, I love that. Sarah Coward, upgrade. Love that too. Rob Moore, new Freakaconda subscriber. That's a tote bag, Rob. That's a freaking tote bag.
Bam.
How about Sarah Stewart, upgrade to Freakaconda? How about Krista Roche, French, new member? Another Megan Pecht, upgrade, Freakaconda, tote bag. Ding dong. Freaking ding dong. Hello. Love it. Ding dong Freakaconda's at the door. Okay. If she were, I would answer.
You know what? Ding Dong Freakaconda's at the door, and she's swallowed and is now vomiting up an entire tote bag.
An entire tote bag. Greedy Burmese python? Is that what we're calling her? Greedy Freakaconda swallows entire tote bag. Pythons just do amazing things. Okay, we also have, pleased to report, Lisa Kelly, upgrade, tote bag, new Canadian member. I feel like I talked about you yesterday. Did I talk about all these people yesterday?
Who cares? Give it to him again.
Topeka Kalidas, Canadian. Jamie Quaglino, upgrade, tote bag. Jolene Tashner, upgrade. Anna Lesky, upgrade, tote bag. Ann Fluker, new member. Oh, Anna Lesky commented on our post. That's nice. Oh, I don't like what she said. She said she thinks that your Hello Jerry impression is funny. Anna,
Hello,
Mm.
Anna.
Anna, I will be canceling your subscription. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Megan, you can't do that. That's actually
Ooh,
fascism.
another Megan.
Oh,
Rika Konda tote bag. Emily is awesome. Her government name. Upgrade. Tote bag. Julia Shable. New member. Liz Ketman. New member. Julia Rue. New member. And I think Australian. I don't know what that means.
oh, good
I don't know what that-
day.
I don't know what that A
That's
means.
not a podcast.
That's not a Patreon subscriber. Leonard. No, wait. Maria Hamilton. New member. Lynn Argento. Upgrade tote bag. Emily Ann Fix. Upgrade tote bag. Oh, our guest is here. How exciting. Hang on. He has to wait because I'm still reading off names because there's so many of you. Corinne Glazer. Upgrade. Tote bag. Bam. Elena Bond. New member. Gina V. New member. Freakaconda. Tote bag. Beth Wishner. That's a fun name too. I feel like all of our listeners have fun names. Wishner.
They do. And Megan, why are there so many?
Why are there so? What's wrong with you guys?
Megan,
it's getting to the point of the pledge drive where I feel kind of bad for asking people for money.
dude,
But thank you so much.
we're not suited. I felt bad from before we even started.
I have to accept the reality that people like this podcast, and it means a lot to them, and they want to support it.
Like I have to remind myself that sometimes I will like buy a shirt that I hate for $25 and then never return it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So like if people want to give $3 a month, it's okay.
I'm going to accept it. Yeah.
They're allowed.
They're allowed to do that. Fine. And finally, Zandy. Upgrade. Thank you, Zandy. And those are all of our people. That's so crazy. That's so many people. That was just from last night to today. You guys are amazing. Like and again,
Unreal.
so we were sort of like joking about this yesterday, but the more the show is financially supported, the more show we can make. And so this is just so sweet and wonderful because we really do want to provide you with like more little bonuses. And actually producer Allie has a couple of like, outtakes that I haven't posted on the Patreon yet because we've been doing that this week. So some of that stuff is coming. We do want to do more After Darks. We've been very delinquent on the After Darks. And we do owe you season 2 of our Shrill rewatch as well. So we really appreciate you supporting the show, even as we're kind of in this in-between bad businesswoman era. But this is BBLs for BBWs, better businesswomen. It's aspirational. Do you know
It's
what I mean?
aspirational. Also, Megan, I don't know if you know this. Did you know that there's also a season 3 of Shrill?
What? Is that what they're saying?
That's what they're saying.
Oh, Jesus. Wow, you were so successful. Good for
I know.
you. Good
Thanks.
Look at her. Oh, executive
Thanks.
producer Lindy West. Hello. Okay, we're going to let in our guest, I think. Or is there
Yep.
anything you would like to say about business before we do that?
Just that I'm really grateful to everyone, and I'm really grateful to Megan for making the emo meter. And I decided to let Megan have the W. I did not make my own emo meter.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure, I mean, I know you have all the materials to make it, but at the last minute, you decided to let me shine.
This has now become complicated. The original offer was in good faith, but also coming from a dark place of my own deep feelings as a friend. Then it became a competition where I felt like I had something to prove because I was told that I couldn't make an emo meter, and I feel that it wouldn't be as good as Megan's, but I think I could.
You feel like I told you weren't capable of making an emo meter?
I don't think that that's what you said, but I think that that's what my heart heard.
Right. Okay.
And so then I thought I must prove my worth. And then
and
today,
my crafting ability. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then today I thought, my book's due in 5 days. And I think I've now come like what's 360 degrees twice over back around to
720 McTwist
to just being a dickhead. Like I would like if I did it would just to be a dickhead to make
just to pwn me in my face, just like
and
God's strongest warrior.
It wouldn't be as good as the emo meter. It would be a piece of printer paper.
Wow,
And then-
Jocelyn said she tuned in just to see it, so now she's gonna cancel her subscription. I hope you're happy.
How about this?
I'm sorry if I made you feel like you were not capable of making one.
Megan, I want you to know that all of this happened inside my head, and none of it happened in real life.
Can I say something with nothing but the purest of love in my heart? There's a lot of stuff going on in there.
It's a lush jungle.
That is not going on outside of it.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff going on just in here. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, just really quick before we let in our guests, we just do want to say we are so grateful for your support. There's so much stuff that we want to do with the podcast for the rest of this year and next year. One of those things is we would really love to hit the road again. We didn't do any live shows this year, and it looks like it's one thing. That might be one thing that we'll have to self-fund. So this money will really help us do some of these bigger, bolder, text me back ideas that we have.
Like, clearly we're going to Canada, especially now that she's got her passport back. So it's self-funded, self-fun, and
dead.
And I think what would be fun is if we calculated sort of roughly how many listeners we have in a region, and then we scaled thus-wise. So like maybe some places we just do it in someone's backyard.
Someone named, we should do that. Someone named Flea just is it the bassist? If it's Flea the bassist, you have to tell us. Just upgraded to Freakaconda. So thank you, Flea.
All right, let's let Ron in.
Here we go. Here he comes. Here comes the menace himself. Hi, Ron. You're live.
Rennis, the menace. Rennis, the menace. You're live on Text Me Back podcast.
Oh,
live.
I know. I've been watching you live being like, why won't they let me in?
We didn't want you to have to be here for the business, even though you are our podcasting mentor.
Yeah, you are like our business mentor. Yeah.
Not a problem. I was like watching on this screen. I'm like, what exactly is happening over here? Let me in.
And that's the text me back guarantee. What's happening over
Obviously.
here? Yeah. What's happening over here? Welcome, Ron. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We're so excited. You have been recently our listeners' like favorite guest. Like it's that the episode I'm not even joking. The episode that we did about the Biggest Loser documentary show, which by the way, I think, and I'm not just saying this because you're here, I think is truly one of our finest episodes ever. I just think it was such a good conversation. And we love having you, but even though you are I was going to say menacing, but that's not true. You just are a menace. Two different things. But you know what they were saying, Ronald? You know what they were saying? There was a consensus among our listeners that Ronald Young Jr. is a snack. That's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying.
They were saying, awooga. That's what they were saying.
I don't know if you can see the chat right now, Ronald, but it's popping off.
The ladies are dropping trow for Big Ron Young Jr. And
lower your expectations.
I'm
is
just
all I can say.
So, how do you feel about being a sex symbol?
It's great. I mean, I don't feel like it's getting me any more sex. So maybe it's like a very chaste ivory tower that I live in.
Yes,
so
the
it is
sex
what it is.
It's purely symbolic.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
There's a reason why the word symbol is in it. It's not real.
Yes, correct.
You know what? Sometimes people call me a sex symbol, but with the CYMBAL.
Yeah,
because I'm constantly clanging and screaming.
It's so
because I'm like one of those little monkeys.
I love that.
So sexual.
So, we are gonna do, because you have become a romantic idol to our fans.
Great.
We're gonna play some romantic games in a little bit, but we have two segments to do first. Two little mini segments. One is the famous segment called the surprise micro segment. Mm-hmm. Segment 2 is just really quick. Lindy's going to explain the plot of Phantom of the Opera.
People apparently have been clamoring for this.
Because People are mad that Megan and I did not know the plot of Phantom of the Opera.
I've never seen it. I don't want to see it.
I did my research.
But people didn't like that. I think they didn't like that I suggested that it might be enemies to lovers. But I guess we'll find out what it's actually about in a second.
Isn't that true? That's not true. Isn't Phantom of the Opera basically Beauty and the Beast?
That's what I thought.
That's what we all thought. But guess what? No, it's not.
We're wrong, baby.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell
Hunchback
you.
of Notre Dame? Aren't those three movies the same movie?
I think kind of, except I think Hunchback and Phantom are both not so much enemies to lovers, but incels versus chads.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're going to start with our surprise micro segments, which means I get to play the theme song for this, which is this song.
Crazy lady living in a bag.
Hey.
So
Wait, that's it?
yeah,
I just got into a groove.
Crazy lady living in a bag is the subtitle of the
because
segment.
not a one time has Lindy brought something normal to this. But would you like to commence?
Yeah.
Crazy lady living in a bag.
Go ahead.
Oh man, it's so good.
My surprise micro segment is that I don't know, one of the episodes, I think it was with Kelsey McKinney, we talked about the dangers of irony, saying things ironically
liking something.
Yes. And because
Especially
eventually
today.
Yeah.
yes, but you know, in a more benign way, sometimes you start to say something as a joke, and then gradually it gets inside of your DNA, and you begin to say it for real.
It's bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I cited an example from when I worked at the newspaper The Stranger, where one of my esteemed colleagues and dear friends, Jen Graves,
Who, by the way, just recently upgraded her membership to Freakaconda.
Let's go.
Queen.
Freakaconda.
she
I'm also going to plug my Patreon on this.
Please
drive.
do.
No, I'm
Please
kidding.
do. No, please do.
Ronald, this is the most successful pledge drive anyone's ever done, as far as I can tell.
Eat your heart out, PBS, you fucking losers.
I'm definitely stealing this idea for leaving this here.
You gotta. Yeah, it's good. Okay, so Jen around the office, this would have been like 2008, 2009, she started to say, as a joke, kind of, question mark, but she started to say, was
Yes.
And then the more she said it, the more we liked it. And then everyone was saying it.
Oh, no.
And then now it's still in my DNA, like I said, you know, much like never mind. Okay, I was going to make a joke about the vaccines and how they change your never mind. Okay.
We're not allowed to joke about that anymore.
We can't. Okay, so as a special
Wait,
treat,
can I say one thing?
Yes.
As an example of that, I remember there was a reality star that was running for president in 2016 that I thought was a joke.
interesting. Yeah.
And I thought it'd be so funny to vote for him. So I did as a joke. And then I was just like, you know what? He has some good policies. So I voted for him 2 more times.
Yeah, I was
That's
like,
right.
I was like, LOL.
I was like, LOL, isn't this hilarious?
well, you know what? That's an ROFL.
Yeah,
Can I
it's a
say something
ROFL.
actually really shameful in retrospect? At that reality show host was selling a really stupid hat at the time. And I think he still sells them actually. And I thought it would be so funny to buy one. I will say I did not buy one, but I just, because there just was no universe. My brain did not accept any future reality in which that person would ever be the president, let alone twice. And so at the time I was really thinking about getting one. And then I forget what exactly he said, where I was like, oh yeah, that's not funny at all. And then he won. So it really, nothing about it was good or interesting. But yeah, go ahead.
If he hadn't won, imagine how funny that
It would have been hilarious.
would have been.
It would have
as
been
a little-
hilarious.
Oh, let me give
if it
you
had just
another
been a
real.
failure.
Yeah.
I'll give you another real world example of that. I have friends that year they were getting married the following year they were getting married. They were getting married at a winery in Charlottesville that was called the Trump Winery. It used to be called Kluge, but then one of the Trumps bought it. It became the Trump Winery. They got hats that said "Make
Upgrade or
marriage great
downgrade?
again."
I'm not
Oh
sure.
my God.
Definitely a downgrade. They got hats that said "Make marriage
no.
great again." All of that because they thought it was going to be so hilarious when Hillary Clinton was president.
Yeah.
That wedding came and they the aunt still passed passed out the hats as a joke. Me and one of the other groomsmen were like, "This isn't. He's actually the president.
Yeah,
this isn't funny."
that's not
and
funny
even I asked him.
anymore.
Even the groom was like, "I would have never done this wedding here if I did not think if I thought he was
Yeah.
not going to win. I mean, if I thought he was going to win, we would have definitely picked a different venue. We
Oh
would
my
have never
God,
been here.
horrible.
So, ugh,
How
different
young
times.
we were once. Anyway, sorry,
You know,
Lindy, please
they're
continue.
saying that 2016 was almost 10 years ago, and that's not
Interesting.
right. That can't be right.
And yet I continue to live. So strange.
What?
Please continue.
Okay, so anyway, as a treat, Jen Graves herself has sent me an MP3 of her saying the waza noise, and so I'm gonna play it for you, and then I'm gonna add it to the media board later when we're not actively recording, and
Thank
that's
you,
my
Jen.
surprise micro segment. Thank you, Jen. Now please to enjoy Jen Graves, her signature catchphrase from 2008.
It's a very solid was up.
Oh, it's so unsettling.
It went on for so long.
Yeah,
I love it.
she sounds like she's doing this.
I think maybe she is.
I love
Yeah.
her.
She does her own take. You know, it's a little bit haunted. It's a little bit spooky. We're going into October. So anyway,
Spookicism.
my surprise microsecond is just introducing a new member of the media board that I'm going to have up and running tomorrow. It is actually excellent. Thank you, Janet. And thank you to Jen most of all.
Mine is actually kind of related to like an irony thing that I should probably nip in the bud before it's too late. My surprise micro segment I'm calling TikTok Digest, where I let you know what all's going on TikTok. And it goes a little something like this. So I love to scroll. I'm so tired. I love to lay down and just scroll on the old TikTok machine. And every now and again I get thrust
You know, that's a
into
phone.
that's what they say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to clarify.
I've never used
because
it for
I don't
that.
use it for that. But that is what they call it. So weird. Anyway, occasionally I get thrust into the midst of drama without any context, and then you just kind of have to wait for the algorithm to backfill the story. And here's all of a sudden I started hearing tell of Trey Taylor and the boys over at Crew Tractor, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Then I get served a video of a white man driving up in a white truck. And I don't know how to explain this to you, but it's the second he appears on screen, you know this man has a robe in his closet. Do you know what I mean? Just has the look.
Yes.
Just has
You can smell the hard ER on
you
his
can,
breath.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, and it's probably your great granddaddy's or whatever. Like it's been passed down or whatever.
Yeah. It's in the family.
So he pulls up in a white Dodge Ram to this group of black kids who are fishing in a pond. And he goes, y'all got permission? You got permission? And of course the teens are like, like, who is this foghorn leghorn ass motherfucker talking about y'all got permission? And they said permission from who? Trey Taylor over at Crew Tractor. You got his permission. He owns this pond. And the kids go, I thought this was state property. And he goes, oh, state! State! I ain't never heard state. Trey Taylor, you need his permission. I'm his daddy. I'm his daddy. And the kids are just like, what the fuck is going on? And then the guy goes, give me your names. I gotta report you. And so they do, but the kid says his name is Hubert Jones, which I don't feel like it's his real name.
Hubert Bartholomew Jones.
Yeah, and so, but it might be, who knows? And so the guy goes, and so they're just trying to explain, like, we thought this was a public pond, we didn't know you needed permission, and the guy just goes, lock 'em up, lock 'em up. It's just so insane. And then at one point he turns to the kids and goes, hit the road, dude, hit the road, dude. And this racist ass bitch is the funniest man I have ever encountered in my life. Because why did he say, y'all got permission? I'm his daddy. Hit the road, dude. He's just like, and when he says lock him up, I'm like, God, it's so funny. And then it turned into a whole thing where they tried to go talk to Trey Taylor over at and the boys over at Crew Tractor, and and Trey Taylor and the boys at Crew Tractor kicked him out. and this is, by the way, happening in like Alabama, or Mississippi, one of the two. Anyways, then all of the other tractor salesmen were getting on TikTok being like, "You want permission? You got it. Come buy our tractors over at John Deere Tractors." And so everyone's trying to like undercut Trey Taylor and the boys over at Crew Tractors so that they could sell more tractors to people, like do inclusive tractor sales. And it's just like, I just wanted to share it because now I can't stop saying, "Hit the road, dude, hit the road." And I'm like, is that bad to be humorously quoting like vintage racist like that? And I would love your input on that. Anyone who wants to weigh in the comments, please.
I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of like, because I feel like there's one, I don't remember who says that. What we've got here is a failure to communicate. I think that's from Cool Hand Luke. And I think that dude is like around the same genre of person that you mentioned. And my mother used to say that all the time. So I think if you're saying something that isn't the actual hard ER, but you're actually talking about like a colloquialism that somebody's actually saying, I think you're in the clear.
Okay. I feel a little bit better about it because like a lot of Black creators are kind of like reclaiming "Hit the Road, Dude." And so I feel a little bit better about that because it is just like such a ridiculous thing to say. He's so old. And then at one point he's like, the kids are like, he kind of gets stuck a little bit in the dirt next to the pond, and the kids go, "Oh, be careful." He's like, "Oh, I'm not the one who needs to be careful. You need to be careful of the law."
The law.
And I'm like, not the goddamn law. Anyway, it culminated with Trey Taylor and the boys over at Crew Tractor.
Wait, Megan, aren't you a lawyer?
Yeah.
That's the thing I'd be saying all the time if I were you.
Lock them up.
No, you need to be careful with the law.
With the law.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'd be saying it every day at work. Every day be sick of me.
Y'all the ones that need to be careful of the law. Judge, jury. So then it culminated with Trey Taylor and the boys over at Crew Tractor making an apology video on TikTok, which, to be honest with you, I didn't watch because I don't care. At this point, I'm done with Trey Taylor and the boys over at Crew Tractor. I'm done with his daddy too. His daddy should have minded his own business. Anyway, so that's what's been going on TikTok. That's like the main thing that has taken up my algorithm. I don't know how it happened, but it's just, TikTok knows me, man. They knew I would want to know about it.
Sounds like a blessing to me.
Yeah, so.
Are we doing my surprise mini segment?
Yes, do you have one?
I do.
Okay.
All right. So what we'll do is everyone goes around and says the worst thing they've ever done. And we'll start with you, Lindy.
Oh my
God. Okay.
We'll start with you, Lindy.
I think about this all the time. I don't know what this was. One time a spirit took over my body and mind. In like 6th grade, I was in Miss Shadow's class, language arts. And I remember we were working on some assignment. I was sitting in my chair. Tatum Greenblatt walks by, and I had no beef with Tatum Greenblatt. Something in my head said, "If you stick your foot out, he'll trip." And then I was like, and I just did it.
Wow, intrusive thought.
And indeed he fell and he screamed in pain. And I'm so sorry, Tatum.
Did you act like it was an accident?
Probably.
Wow.
I'm sure I apologize. I mean, I was immediately like, why did I do that? Like, it was the weirdest thing. It was literally a voice in my head said, "Stick your foot out. See what happens.
Do it.
Do it.
Give in to the mental thought."
And you know what? Actually, maybe I should have encouraged that style of intrusive thought because it was from then on replaced with a different intrusive thoughts with a different target. Myself.
Okay. I was
don't
gonna
want
say
that.
you turned it.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Instead, I should have kept
You
it.
should have kept him external. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have become a homicidal maniac
You
instead
should have
of a
become a bully. Yeah.
yeah, instead of a low
bad.
self-esteem girly.
You
Yeah.
could be the governor of a red state right now.
Dude, imagine.
Yeah.
The
I'm sorry.
success.
The governess of a red state. Right
Thank
now.
you. Gender is important. The binary is important in my title. Yeah, I could be chasing kids away from a pond.
Hit the road, dude.
What's the worst thing that can happen if the kids fish in the pond?
Gives a shit. They get a weird old dirty
Overfishing,
trout.
kill the hatcheries, change the ecosystem
Something.
of the pond.
Yeah. And I'm
That's-
sure Trey
that
Taylor
is what-
cares very deeply about
Yeah,
the ecosystem. Yeah.
All right. So now someone else go.
Ron?
All right, Megan, it's you.
No, because at the end of this, Ron's not going to say anything. But
No,
that's
I
okay.
absolutely am. I have
Okay.
one queued up and ready to go.
I don't believe you, but
Megan's always on alert.
I have a lot of really bad things. I'm trying to think of like the least bad thing I've ever done. Well, as our listeners know, I litter a lot. I don't really care. I don't really give a shit. I guess I just kind of feel like, I mean, I could put it in the garbage, but it's going to end up in the river anyway. You know what I mean?
Why don't I just cut out the middleman?
You know what I'm saying? Who cares? I mostly put things in the garbage, but if there's not one around, it's like, then whatever. Anyways, but I think, oh God, this one's really mean. But I got in a fight with my best friend in the 5th grade. And I was like, if you don't leave me alone, I'm going to slap you in the face. And she said, go ahead and do it. So I did. I slapped her in the face.
Then what happened?
That was it. I didn't get in trouble, but we stopped being friends.
Yeah, that would
Forever?
sever into friendship.
Yeah. I mean, well, but then we went to like different middle schools anyway, so I didn't really like see her again after that. But I hope she's doing well. My recollection is by the end of the year, I had like apologized and we had like a détente. But so like, it's not like I carry any long-standing beef against her.
She said go ahead and do it. Unlike my story, where I just
You didn't even
victimized
ask for Tatum.
You gave yourself the permission. She's like, why would I need permission from anyone else but me?
pure violent bullying.
Yeah. Yeah. Ron?
Okay. Mine was one time my friends had me on their show and I tricked them
Asshole.
into selling the worst things they ever done.
I knew it. He's
Without
menace.
You gotta get
yet-
up pretty early in the morning.
And yet we keep inviting his
I
menace
know.
ass onto
It's
this
funny,
podcast.
Megan already knew the bit and she
And she
still
still
did
did
it.
I was like,
She still did
whatever.
it.
You're like,
I don't
"Whatever,
care.
I don't care. I'll tell
People
you
can know
anyway."
this about me. And by the way, that's not even the worst thing I've ever done.
Yeah. That's the thing.
She had a phantom thing that she kept. Actually, I will tell y'all. So when time, okay, man, I've never said this story in public, but I'm gonna say it for the first time, and this is a real story. And I don't know how y'all are gonna feel about me after this. This might be the end of the. Ronald
I
era.
doubt it. I doubt it. We'll continue to love you forever.
I used to work at a place in which it was a for-profit education place. Whew. And I had a boss I worked for. We'll name her Bethany.
Okay.
So I had a boss named Bethany, and we used to work together. And Bethany also lived across the street from me. So she lived across the street, and sometimes I would cat sit for her, and I would hang out with her and her husband sometimes. And sometimes me and Bethany would ride to work together. Bethany's husband was a cop, and Bethany's husband worked nights, and Bethany and I would hook up
Sexual crime.
when her husband would go to work.
Wow.
Wow, I
And-
knew that Ron had it like that.
The roof just blew off the text me back fan chat.
Ooh, we're gonna have to start selling a text me back fan.
It was
hot.
wild. The only reason why I didn't feel that bad about it was because I was not the first guy that she would say she had cheated on her husband with, and I was like, I don't want to be the reason this marriage is going down the tubes.
She
And
was
when
like,
I
"Don't
found
worry."
that out, I was like, oh yeah, all right,
Oh,
great. Then I'm
it's not
just-
my fault at all.
This is just
Okay,
another
great.
guy. in the mix.
Also, he was out there oppressing the neighborhood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he deserved it. And
Yeah,
you
when
said,
he was a
you
cop,
know
that's
what?
how I
You
justified
sleeping
it in
with
my mind.
his-
I was like, this is a public service.
I was gonna say, you sleeping with his wife was praxis. a cab. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's right.
yeah.
Well, that's actually a good segue, I think, into our next segment, which is parentheses sexual.
Well, you forgot about Lindy Explains the Plot of Phantom of the
Oh
Opera.
God!
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah, I
please.
can't wait. Let's go.
I'll do it so fast. I'll do it so fast. I took notes. I read the Wikipedia page and I took notes. Now, this is of the original novel, and Sir Andrew.
Novel?
There's a novel, a French
Jesus.
novel. Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber changed it a little bit. So but I couldn't. Once I'd read through the novel, then I realized that the musical is different. I was like, I'm not reading another
has the
version. I
time?
can't.
Yeah.
There's some little things that are different. Like in the Andrew Lloyd Webber version, the Phantom of the Opera is like he's a frustrated composer, and so he wants the opera to play his music, which is so funny. I think that
loser.
does not exist in the original. Okay, so okay, first of all, now the Phantom of the Opera right off the bat does a murder. So like, yeah, he kills a guy in the opera house. There's a girl named Christina. She's backup soprano to the real soprano, whose name is Carlotta. The Phantom of the Opera, he catfishes Christine, the backup soprano. He gets obsessed with her. He catfishes her. He tells her that his name is the Angel of Music and he's a magic angel.
And
he appears, and she
this.
believes him, and he
Great.
tutors her on her music.
But she sees
and
his
she's like, he's
gotcha.
helping me with my singing. He's the angel of music. Her boyfriend is like, sure, okay, sounds fake, but okay. And then the Phantom of the Opera is like, I'm gonna blackmail the opera house into giving me free tickets, even though I already live there. So okay, I'm not sure why he needs that. And also making Christine, the number one soprano, kicking Carlotta to the curb.
And she at this point has seen his weird mask and cape and stuff.
No.
Oh.
He's just sort of like a voice that like pipes into her dressing room and is like,
gross.
I'm the angel of music, my angel. So okay. Yeah. So but so now he's like, I'm gonna put a curse on the opera house if you don't give me free tickets and make Christine the main one. And the opera is like, LOL, good one, good prank. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
And so then he indeed does curse the opera house, causing Carlotta to croak like a toad and a chandelier to fall on the audience, killing a second guy.
Damn, bitch.
I know. Then he kidnaps Christine. He takes her down to his lair beneath
Which
the
is
opera house.
The sewers,
Which-
as we've discovered.
Yeah, so Megan had been like, why are they always going around in a gondola? Why is there water under the opera house? As far as I can tell, it's just the sewers. So he's gondoliering them around in a river of dookie.
Of feces. Yeah.
Yeah. This is his date that he planned. So he
I don't
kidnaps
understand. Wait, where are the? I'm so confused. Is this a musical? Right? People like
I
this?
guess. That's
People
what they say.
Love it.
I don't
People love it.
understand. I'm so lost, and I don't understand. What act is this? Is this Act 1 or Act 2?
This is Act 1. Act 1.
This
We're
is all
still-
Act 1?
This is all set up.
Ugh.
But here's where the big twist happens, sort of. Phantom of the Opera kidnaps Christine, takes her down to his doo-doo gondola. Okay. Then he, according to Wikipedia,
Wait,
this is
doo-doo gondola?
that's
Gondula.
I tell it like it is.
Gondula.
his gondola.
Yeah.
Now, Megan, you're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. You were like, who's the Phantom of the Opera? Why does he wear a mask? What's the deal? The Phantom of the Opera, according to Wikipedia, is, quote, a deformed man called Eric. Eric. His name's Eric. So
Eric of the opera.
he has a hideous skull-like face. Unclear why. Never explained. Okay. So he's like, oh, Christine, you know what? I'm so sorry. I was only going to kidnap you for a couple days, but now that you saw my hideous skull-like face, I have to keep you here forever. Sorry.
What? Who cares if she's seen it?
She's
What's
like,
she gonna do?
well, she's like, that's really not good for me. I have other stuff.
I have a job.
He's like, okay, you know what? You can go, but you need to wear my ring and you need to be faithful to me. And she's like,
Yeah,
okay. She leaves, immediately goes back to her boyfriend, and she's like, look, can we get out of here? Eric sucks. we gotta run. Eric, of course, is creeping and peeping. He overhears. Okay. He lures the boyfriend into a hall of mirrors.
Oh, Jesus, not again.
He's like, if Christine doesn't marry me, I'm going to blow up the opera house with everyone in it. You and your mommy and your daddy too.
Go ahead. I will simply tell them not to go in there.
That's not going to work.
Okay.
So then Christine is like, fine, I'll marry you. Fine.
I'm sorry, are there no police in France
Yeah,
No.
like what?
talk to about this?
Is there an adult?
Are there any adults?
No.
Hello?
There's only 4 people in France.
Oh, and it's
Carlotta,
those
Okay.
three. Yeah.
Christine,
Carlotta's
Eric,
dead.
and the boyfriend.
So they're back
Carlotta's
to
dead.
3.
We're not
Okay.
me being like, oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes
Okay,
sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so then listen to this. Christine's like, fine, I'll marry you. Oh my God. And he's like, okay, but you have to promise not to kill yourself after the wedding. She's like, fine. Okay, so then
What a foreshadow,
why would,
Eric.
Yeah, why would you need to say that?
Because he knows she's not down. She's not
Okay.
DTF.
okay.com. So then here, listen. Now I'm going to quote directly from the Wikipedia because this is an incredible paragraph, and this is the big twist. Okay, this is the big ending. Eric reveals. So Eric, the boyfriend, runs away. Eric and Christine are having a moment. He pulls her for a chat. They're in soul ties. Eric reveals he has never kissed anyone, including his own mother, who would run away if he ever tried to kiss her.
Damn! Wow, just like Tucker Carlson.
Christine is so moved by this that they cry together.
Oh, hell no.
She holds his hand and she says, "Poor unhappy Eric," which reduces him to, quote, "a dog ready to die for her."
Oh, Jesus. This is
So then he's like,
a
you know what?
physical dog?
Okay, you know what? I don't know. I haven't seen it or read it. It could be literal. He transforms into a dog. Then he's
Wait,
like,
you haven't
you know
seen
what?
it or read it? How are you explaining us the plot?
Because I read the Wikipedia
Okay.
about 45 minutes ago. So then he's like, you know what? Never mind. You can go. I'm going to die soon of love anyway. She's like, great. She leaves. She comes back later. He's dead. She gives him the ring back. She buries his corpse in a secret place.
oh, damn,
buries her
she had to do
boyfriend.
all that?
Right? Girl?
Like she
Just
dug a hole? Just dump him in the sewer. He's dead.
Sounds like he's already buried under the opera house.
Under the opera house.
He's in a cavern. Okay.
It's fine.
Then she goes and marries her boyfriend. And then it says that then the newspaper of France runs a story that just says Eric is dead.
How do they know who Eric is?
I don't
Because
know.
Eric has been being all pissed off because he thought people were going to know who he was.
Megan?
That doesn't make any sense.
Megan?
And this is a long-running musical on
It's no-
Broadway?
Wait,
in the-
but the
in the-
music's like I Dreamed a Dream, or am I thinking of Les Mis?
No,
I
that's
don't
Les
know.
Mis. That's Les Mis.
So what's the big song?
Phantom of the
from
Opera
Phantom?
is
Memories?
The Phantom of the Opera is here. Memories is Cats. Phantom of the Opera has
Memories
Music
is
of the
Cats.
Night.
Memories
Oh,
is
that
a
is
Phantom?
Something.
This is the music of the night. That one. Oh, night.
Night.
Oh, yeah.
Let's say it's that one.
This is the rhythm of my life.
Let's say it's that one. So that's not, I guess, how he dies in the musical. In the musical, he like maybe escapes. It's like they go to kill him, and then only his mask is there. But I like Eric is dead. Newspaper
Eric
headline.
is dead.
And
That
then-
is so stupid.
What
That's
do you mean?
stupid. That's really
It's a
stupid.
great romance.
Okay.
And I'd like to tell you one more detail, which is that turns out he worked in construction, so that's how he was able to build a lair.
What
He
year
worked
is
in
this?
construction?
That's what it says.
What do you mean worked in construction? People didn't start working in construction until like
He worked in
the
construction.
80s.
He worked in construction. That's what it says. Okay.
So then people knew he existed at some point.
Megan, now you're asking so people knew he existed at some point.
Eric is dead, they said. On the front page?
Eric is dead. I don't know if it was even, if it made the front page. I
It could have
think
been
that
on like A12.
I think that I skipped over a little part. I think it's like the boyfriend runs to the newspaper man and he's a snitch and he's like,
Eric
guess
is
what?
Dead.
I met a guy in the sewer. His name was Eric. He's dead now.
Fucked.
Yeah, can you imagine the editor that had to like approve this piece going in? He's
Oh
like,
my God.
this is a slow news day. Yeah, sure. Put it in.
The
Front
editor
page.
said, "Not Eric.
Yo, Eric.
Eric from the sewers
Eric.
with the fucking face thing."
Gondolier Eric?
God,
And the river feces? The Gondoodle?
the guy.
The guy that redid my garage?
Oh, that's funny.
He works construction? We must inform all of Paris at once.
That's the most surprising part of that story is that he was construction.
That's crazy. Well, shout out to you all who like musicals. That's something interesting. And to
My angel!
Oh,
Sing
Can I tell you
for me,
something?
my angel! Yeah.
So I need y'all to know I don't really like horror movies. Like I've only recently
Yeah.
started watching like the more popular ones. Like I've seen
Yeah.
Weapons, Sinners, like some of the ones that aren't really horror movies, but
Yeah.
they're like thriller, but they have horror elements.
Yeah.
I've seen
Yep.
those. But there's a bunch of reprehensible films that I will not watch, but I've read all of the plots
Yes,
on
that's my favorite part.
Wikipedia.
That's what I do.
But here's the thing though, like there are some that are so reprehensible that even reading the Wikipedia messed with me.
Oh.
If I tell you them, will y'all promise not to read them?
Yes.
I've probably already read them, but tell me. This is a thing that I do all the time.
Of course I won't.
All right. The Human Centipede.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Sure.
classic.
All right, this one I don't recommend you read. I'm gonna say it,
Okay.
but I actually don't even want to say it because I'm gonna say it, but I don't think y'all should read it. Listen to me. Look at my face. I don't
Okay.
think y'all should read this one.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
called a Serbian film.
Oh.
Okay, that's
Is
the
that
one.
the one?
Don't
I
say
haven't-
anything about it.
Okay.
Don't read it.
All I
Get
know,
it out of your
all I
mind.
know is that when I get a Quora digest, someone's always asking, "What's a movie that ruined your life because it was so disturbing? The most disturbing movie of all time." That's what they always say.
Yes, don't ever do it. The Audition, a Japanese film, don't ever do it.
That one
Cannibal
I know about.
Holocaust, don't ever do it. The
I
Green
feel like that
Inferno,
one's
don't
implied
ever
in
do
the
it.
name. I don't know about the Green Inferno.
I don't think I know
12
that one.
Salo and it's Salo and the
Oh
the
yeah, the
hallway.
Sodom.
Yeah,
Gates
that
of-
one. Don't do that one. I've read them all and I've been like, why am I reading these? I don't
I just want to
Ronald.
know about human depravity. You know what I mean? I enjoy it. It's fun.
Sometimes I'll do a Google image search for like scary monster.
So dumb.
Just be like, "Ooh." Okay, wait,
Sorry,
okay.
but Scary Monster is pretty funny. I'm gonna go up to Tickle. That's pretty good. Okay, should we?
I have a game. I have a
We
game.
have to do our sexy game.
Yeah, we have a sexy game. Okay.
By the way,
now-
y'all, I don't have a hard stop, so whatever.
You know, yeah, that's true. We control the time. I mean, is our audience gonna log off at 10 p.m. on the dot? Excuse me.
my only fear is that Megan's gonna log off.
I am. I'm really tired. I'm straight up disintegrating, you guys. I
You
haven't
look
been
great,
drinking enough-
Megan. What do you
Thank
mean?
you. I
look
had to put
beautiful.
makeup on because
Yeah.
I look like a ghost. Earlier today, I took a nap after I did all my work, and then I got up to go to the bathroom. I took one look at myself in the mirror and said, "Ha!" I said, "Oh Lord, I'm Eric. I'm Eric from the sewers." I was like, "Man, 5 nights of live streams fucked this 40-year-old up."
Tomorrow night you should wear your mask.
I should fine. Well, maybe I should take my mask off. That's what this is. Face.
Hey, will y'all come
off.
do my pledge drive whenever I do it?
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Hell
great.
yeah.
Duh.
You both said yes. Okay, great.
Yes, we're sold.
Do you
This
want
is
us to?
binding.
We can do it. We'll do it for you if you want. Megan can do it alone.
Yes, I famously love pledge drives. Anyways, so we can go all night. It's not a problem for me at all.
We'll just go a tiny bit. We might go a tiny bit over.
That's fine. We did last night
Here's
and
the-
it was okay.
Here's the game. Okay. Now, Ron, are you familiar with that? It's funny to be doing this now because this is a dead, deceased, aged, old trend. But remember that TikTok trend where people would go on the street and ask other people, she's a 10, but she stinks, or whatever. Or like, she's a 2, but she loves pizza. And then the person would have to say, okay, well, if she's a 10, but she stinks, then she's a 4. But if she's a 2 but she loves pizza, baby, she's a 10. You know, like that.
She's a 1, but she has a Maserati.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah,
Better work,
I'm in.
bitch.
I got it.
So we've come up with a list of those for you so that our listeners can get an idea of kind of like what are your deal breakers, what you know, what's an ideal match for you. And on TikTok the game doesn't have a name, but I've given it a name. And the name that I have given it, the game is called Deal Breaker or Squeal Maker. Okay.
Lindy,
All
I
right.
love you so much. I just can I say in public I love you so
No.
much? And
Don't do that.
Megan
Please.
said no.
I wish you wouldn't. I wish you wouldn't encourage this. I'm hanging on by a thread here, as you can
Megan,
see.
you chose this more than I did.
I'm coming all the way down to aggrieved. How you like that?
Your best bit. Megan, this is why I love you. You literally made the thermometer a bit. I've never seen this. This is incredible. Okay.
The thermometer
Oh,
has
God.
been the source of a lot of consternation this week. And if you want it, you can have it at the end.
Oh, I
because
love
I
it.
never want to see this shit again.
This is amazing. No, this is a great bit. Like SNL should be doing this. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready, Lindy.
Okay. Are you ready? Okay.
Yes.
She's a 10, but she doesn't listen to podcasts.
She's still a 10.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Okay. She's a 10. No, she's a 1.
Uh-oh.
But she's
Oh,
but she's
you're getting
Uh-oh.
wonky.
Oh no.
Woods-
Did I
Woods
go
in
You
away?
pay your internet bill, Lindy.
Let me read one
What?
while she's figuring it out.
Wait, here, Megan, let
I
me
think
send
I
you
have
hold on. Let me send you the full list. Hold on, Megan.
Is it
Hold
not
on,
what you
Megan.
already sent me?
I added some and I edited
Okay.
some. Okay, I'm sending to you. Okay, sent to you.
Okay.
Yeah, we can trade off, and
Okay.
especially if I'm okay.
I don't know what any of these mean. You're so weird. Okay, Ron. She's a 1, but she's a 10 on full moons.
Yeah,
What
like
does that
once a
mean?
month. Once a month, she's a 10.
Oh,
rest of the time she's a 1.
okay, I get it. I
Oh,
see.
okay, okay,
Every
okay,
moon,
okay.
once per moon cycle, she's a 10, but the rest of the time
Uh,
she's a 1.
So she's a 10 on full moons, but she's the rest of the time she's a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
yeah.
a 1.
She's not a 1.5.
She's a 1. Are you kidding me? Well, I gotta be around for the one day of the month that she's a 10. What?
Okay, okay. How about this? She's a 10, but she's a werewolf.
So like the opposite.
She's a 10.
So she's a wolf. That's
No,
nice.
she's a 10.
You just
That's
avoid
I
her
can
for
avoid her
that
that
one
one
night.
day a month. That's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
All right. She's a 2, but she's a certified massage therapist.
She's a 7.
Yeah, a good thing to be. Okay,
It's good. Yeah.
she's
I got a lot of body work I need.
it's the same. She's a 9, but she constantly drops spoilers for TV shows and films.
She's a 0.
Oh, yeah. Squeal.
Smart.
Deal
That's
breaker.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
And like I think that says a lot about like who you are as a human when you
Yeah.
spend a lot of time
Yeah.
ruining like the genuine surprise that we get from this is why I like seeing stuff early. I'm gonna be the one
Yeah.
doing the spoiling of anything, but if you tell me what's about to happen in this movie, I'm a fist fight you.
I feel like I accidentally had spoiled the reveal in that Unknown Number documentary, and I
Yes.
still enjoyed the documentary, but I wish I could have had that revealed to me in real time when I was watching it because I wasn't familiar with that
Yeah.
case at all, and
Yes.
it's just a bummer. But interestingly, like you were just like you were talking about with the horror movies. When I'm watching something scary or stressful, I like to follow along with the plot summary and just like spoil one sentence ahead of where I am watching just so I can be prepared. But I don't want someone to come to me and be like, "Oh yeah, he was dead the whole time." Like, "Oh
Yeah.
man, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
That's annoying, you know?
Yeah. And also
Anyway.
Yeah.
it makes that movie not work anymore when you realize that, but continue.
Exactly. It doesn't. What the fuck? Anyway, overrated in my opinion. Okay, she is a 7, but she's never not wearing fewer than 20 Live Strong bracelets. So she's living in the past as well.
She's a
All the
2.
way up.
She's a 2. Yeah. Because why does she still care so much about Lance Armstrong? I mean, it's not even really the accessories issue.
I actually don't. It actually is the accessories issue for me. It's weird because I don't like a lot of like I don't ever like I wear no jewelry and I don't like seeing a lot of jewelry on anyone.
Yeah.
Like I'll see dudes that have too many rings and I'll be like, "You're gross.
You're
This is disgusting. Too many bangles. Like it's
It's a
just
lot.
too
That's a
much
deal
jewelry." And
breaker
I'm
for
like,
you.
"You gotta cut that out."
Okay, listeners, you hearing that? You better ditch those bangles.
Toss it. What'd the guy say? Hit
Hit the road,
Hit
dude.
the road.
Lock them up.
Hit the road, Bangles.
I'm his
All right.
daddy.
She's a 1, but she's rich.
Very rich.
How rich?
Very rich.
The most you can think of.
What's the highest number?
The highest number.
Is
Think
she-
of that. Double
Is
it.
she non-monogamous?
Do you want her to be?
I mean, if she's a 1 and she's rich,
She
Very rich.
will adhere to whatever relationship structure you're looking for.
she's a 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's
I like
nice.
I like little items too. I get it.
I like little items.
She's a 9. Oh, Jesus. She's a 9, but only talks to servers in a baby voice. She's a 1. She's a 0.
She's a 0.
Sorry. That's horrible. Sorry.
I'll leave.
Sorry,
I'm leaving
just-
as soon as I hear her do that. Be like, "Hey, you cut that out, or I'm out of here."
Bye bye.
Like,
Bye
because
bye.
if you're doing it, then we're both doing it. I don't like
Oh,
that.
it's nasty.
Twaffle
That's-
flies, please.
Ugh.
No, see, Lindy, I love you, and I almost got off the call just now. So that's
Okay.
how serious it is.
She's
gonna
a
take our
3.
broadcasting license.
Yeah.
She's a 3, but she owns her own chocolate factory.
Oh, she's at least an 8. Yeah.
She's a 10.
Yeah.
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 Like she owns it. It's hers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she won it
Yeah.
in a contest from a weird old
Of
man.
course, y'all think she's
Yeah.
a ticket. Y'all think y'all are coming to the chocolate factory with me. Like, Ron's gonna let us in this chocolate factory.
Hell no. Get
Yeah.
out of here. Criminal trespass.
Hit the road.
Dude. Y'all got permission to be in my chocolate factory? You know Ronald Young Jr., I'm his daddy. Okay. She's an 8, but she's Jillian Michaels. Lindsay wrote them.
Lindy, you know good and well. 1, Jillian Michaels is a 1,
Yeah.
and
that's-
even
Well,
if I go ahead.
I had to make it a. You're right. She's a 1, but she's Jillian Michaels. We'll do it
Which-
like that.
Somehow makes her a 0 now.
she's a negative 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that one.
She's okay. She's a 41, but she's the size of a grain of rice.
She's a 0. What am I gonna do with that?
You carry her around in your pocket?
No,
If you-
there's nothing
if you-
good that can happen between us.
If you had a powerful microscope, she's the most beautiful woman you've ever seen in your life. Think about it.
And yet, what can be done
I-
about it? You know.
Exactly, nothing.
Okay, she's a 9, but insists on riding her bike everywhere, even when you're going out together and you're driving. That's really funny. Honestly, that would make her a 10 to me, just because it's
She's
funny.
still a 9 because the commitment to the bit is
I love
amazing.
it, yeah.
So yes, still a 9.
That would make me more attracted to her.
Yes, I'd be like, wow, this is amazing.
That-
I've been here
that
for
one-
2 hours, but whatever.
That one was submitted by my knitting celebrity friends.
I like that.
That I just went on vacation with. Okay. She's a 41, but she's the Statue of Liberty.
These are getting more into the absurd, and I don't know what
Lindy
anyone's learning
wrote
about
them.
me. By, like this is my favorite thing about Lindy is Lindy. Well, she begins to move it further and further to the fringes the longer
Yes.
the conversation goes.
Listen,
which I appreciate.
Ron, we're trying to find you a girlfriend, and our listeners do include the Statue of Liberty. So what's the answer?
She's a $12 tier patron.
Okay,
she's a freak of concept.
She's still a 41. She's
Wow.
still a 41,
Okay. Yeah, we could get
Nice.
into it. Okay, she's 105, but when she cries, each tear explodes into a full-size Victorian armoire. So you must never upset her, or else risk the lives of you and everyone you love.
Imagine if you were in a boat and she started crying.
It's like the Joanne Worley from Beauty and the Beast.
Woo!
Yeah, your cries.
Oh man,
If she never cries, she rocks.
she remains a 105, but I
Yeah.
cannot date or interact with this person because we won't be able to experience the full range of emotion.
That's
at
that's
all.
so true. Yeah, that's
So yeah.
that's so emotionally mature. We're learning
bet you
things,
could-
ladies, about Ronald Young Jr.
You know what we are, and that's thanks to the game that actually was made well. She's a 2.5, but she's a menace.
Like me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly like you.
Oh, then she's a 0.
We hate
I think you might have.
others
You
what we
should have
see in
reversed that
ourselves.
one. Well, no. If you said she's a 10 and she's a menace, then I would have been like, oh yeah, she's like probably still an 8 or whatever. But if she's a 2.5 and a menace, why would? Could y'all imagine hanging out with somebody who like sucked and was a 2.5? Like, y'all be like, I don't want to hang out.
I could imagine it, yeah. Okay, she's a 10, but she only speaks in Phantom of the Opera quotes. She's a goose egg.
Yeah, she's a 0. Yeah, okay. I appreciate that. I'll allow you to speak for me. on that one, Eric.
Angel. Okay, this is the last one.
Okay.
She's a 9, but she has spaghetti bolognese for hair, parentheses, all hair.
Hey, oh. Even leg hair.
If I eat some, does it grow back? Like what happens?
Just the same as regular hair. If you ate someone's regular hair, how it grows at the same
At the
speed.
same rate. Okay.
It grows
Yep.
at the same rate as regular hair.
Yep.
And is it saucy?
Yeah.
And
The
is
sauce
like
gets on
talk
everything.
to me about the sauce consistency. Is it different if she washes it or if she like gets in water? Does the sauce go out?
She has to
Or-
wash it with a special meat sauce shampoo.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
That puts more sauce in it.
Yeah, conditions
Yep.
the meat. Hmm.
Yep. Otherwise, she
so
dies.
what happens? What? Otherwise she
If she-
dies.
If she
That's
takes a
what they
regular
say.
shower, she dies.
That's
So-
what they're saying.
So she can't get in water, so she stinks too.
Well, she smells like spaghetti
She
bolognese.
smells like spaghetti.
Depends. Do you think that stinks? Because
I'm asking y'all, like I'm saying, do you think a person who can't take a regular shower, how would you
I
imagine
think
that they
that
smell?
spaghetti bolognese smells sensational.
Stop saying it like that.
Bolognese.
No, don't do it with the hand. That made it worse. What number did she start at?
9.
She's a 9.
But her hair is made of spaghetti bolognese. She
Yeah.
has to use special meat sauce to condition it, and she can't take regular showers.
So she smells like spaghetti bolognese. Yeah.
She's a 0.
What? This is going to be devastating.
I don't like how
to
you acted
all.
surprised, Megan. I don't like. I walked you into this
Our
one. I do
listeners
not
are
like-
going to be revoking snack status over this, Ron. I am so sorry.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I was not built for this life.
Oh, well,
Junior, we
I
love
think-
you so much. Thank you.
I think we've got a great sense of your deal breakers and your squeal makers.
Ladies, inquire within.
Yeah.
Ladies, if you're the Statue of Liberty, give Ron a call.
Actually, ladies, if you're interested, reach out directly to Megan or Lindy, and you do the screening and send me anyone.
No, I would
that-
love to.
Yes, great.
Back when my
Great.
I had single friends, they would let me swipe Tinder for them, and I
Yeah.
loved it. It was like a video game. Of course, they
Great.
didn't think it was fun at all because everyone on Tinder is the worst living
It's true.
male person.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, look at this is fun. Oh, this is nice. And they're like, I can't believe you enjoy this. And I'm like, well, I miss the online dating craze.
No stakes. It's fun when you don't have to
I'm
ever
not dating-
meet or talk to the person.
I'm not dating these jabronis. That's on you now.
Megan,
And
how's
then
the
they-
emo
oh.
meter doing?
You know the bolognese thing was so funny. I'm gonna go contented, mirthful, tickled. You know what? I'm overjoyed. I'm overjoyed.
Megan, I love this so much. This is amazing. I really do.
I'll make you one for your plush drive.
This is amazing. want mine to be a rage meter.
Oh, easy. I don't want to say goodbye to you, Ronald, and yet we have come to 10 p.m. Eastern / 7 p.m. Pacific. But would you like to tell the people where they can find you?
Yeah, what do you want to
The
plug?
best place to find me is on Instagram and Threads at Oh It's Big Ron. That's at OHITSBIGRON. That's where I talk about all the stuff that I'm doing. That's where you can find me. But also, I'm doing a live show that I'm working on right now. It is about my love life. It's coming out in February 21st. It's going to be live at the Miracle Theater here in Washington, D.C. If you can make it, you should come. If you're in the area, you should come. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to feel like a podcast episode. You're going to be sitting there and I'll be there in the moment. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, follow me on Instagram and Threads at Oh It's Big Ron.
Ron, also before you go, we've been asking all our guests this, but why do you think it's so important to support independent podcasts such as Text Me Back Podcasts?
Okay, so I think right now, like dead serious, if you look at what happened with Jimmy Kimmel, with Stephen Colbert, if you look at what's happening with PBS, with NPR, like right now, there is a shift happening underneath our feet when it comes to media. You should be more often than not putting all of your money into independent media sources, because the more that we can bolster them, the more chance that we have of having moderate and objective news and media sources in the future. I know a lot of people are talking about whether it's left-leaning, right-leaning, all of that. I want to be honest with you. I don't care if you're paying for Ben Shapiro. I really don't care. The point is you should not be paying for billionaires to own conglomerates.
Yeah.
And a place like Text Me Back is good ground. They make you laugh. They are very funny. They're incredibly smart. I love y'all so much. If you're going to be paying for Disney Plus, who is going to cancel someone like Jimmy Kimmel due to pressure from the FCC and the president, why not just take that same money and give it to Megan and Lindy, who are actually bringing you joy? That's where you should be putting all of your money right now. It's time.
You know, I'm going to have to agree with Big Ron on this one. I think you should support Text Me Back Podcast, patreon.com/textmebackpod.
You know, at the beginning of the show, I wasn't so sure about Text Me Back Podcast, but Ron has convinced me.
I was aggrieved about Text Me Back Podcast, but now I'm overjoyed about it, and I would like to support her. Thank you so much, Ron. We're so glad that you took the time to join us today, and it was as chaotic as ever. And we love you, even though you are our top menace.
Yeah, I can't believe you pranked us live. And you fell for it.
What the fuck?
You guys didn't even get my text prank that I hit y'all. Y'all didn't even acknowledge it. I felt
I was like, I don't know what this is. I figure maybe he'll send some additional context, and then you never did, and then I never acknowledged it.
Did you not get? I did. I sent all of it, and I sent it to several other friends, and I got varied reactions. It was very funny because if you just,
I'll let Lindy take it.
I was like, I'm going to come back to this later. I'm confused. and my menace meter is going off, so I'm not sure what to do.
Well, actually, my very first instinct was he did not mean to send this to us. He meant to send this to somebody else. So I'll just wait for him to chime in and be like, "Oh, oops, wrong thread" or something. I don't know. Big Ron is this podcast Moriarty. It's true. Oh my God, Janet. That's so true. He is such a little demon. Anyways, Big Ron, Ronald Young Jr., and I am so sorry I didn't put the junior on the original promo card.
Yeah.
We love you so much, and you're welcome back anytime, even though you're evil and we hate you.
And we love you.
Yeah, in equal measure.
That matters.
It does. I'm going to press a button that says hide, and you're going to disappear, and you should still be able to see us, but you don't have to stay on and keep watching this. You can go to sleep.
Definitely going to stay on.
Bye, Ron. We love you.
Bye, Ron.
We did it. We got rid of Ron finally.
What is it again? Take a hike?
Hit the road, dude.
Dude.
Why does he say it like that? It's so funny.
I want to say one thing, which is that before we go, because we're overtime. So, and you guys, at this point, day 4 of the thing, you know the drill. Upgrade. If you upgrade to Freakaconda, you get a free tote with this design. If you are already Freakaconda and you want a free tote, do anything and send us an email about
Can
it.
I add one thing? Yeah, you can do any extra thing. You could rate us on either Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Send us a Venmo of truly any amount. But you know what somebody did? Somebody bought a copy of Lindy's book and sent us a screen grab of that. And so I thought that was really sweet. So if you want to support the show, pre-ordering Lindy's book is a really nice way and good way to do it.
It's called Adult Braces.
Yes. Also, I mean, just to kind of go back to something we were saying at the beginning, as much as we love the show and we really are so grateful for your support and frankly really need your support, I think we both were just like, oh, I feel bad asking people for money, you know? So I did, even though this is a pledge drive and we are in fact asking you for money, like US currency would be ideal, or like, you know, send it through a conversion machine. I don't know. There are free things if that's just not in the cards for you because life is really hard and the president kicked off a global recession for no reason. That's okay. You don't have to give us money. There are other ways you can support the show that cost $0 and help us just as much. And like rating us really helps just like build up a foundation of support. So when people find the show, they say, "Oh my God, 600 reviews and they're all positive. I should check out this show." So that really helps us. Subscribing to our newsletter, newslettermeback.substack.com. Sorry about the Substack, but it is what it is. That's always free and will always be free. Lindy writes it, and it's just kind of like stuff we forgot to talk about or stuff that happens in between recording that we think is funny or whatever. So check that out. You can also follow us if you're still on Instagram. You can follow us on Instagram at TextMeBackPod. All that stuff helps, and
Also,
that costs $0.
If there's an episode that you really like and you write an Instagram story about it and tag us, we will always repost it. We love that so much. We love it.
This wonderful angel, Rachel James, has been posting about all of our lives, and I'm just adding that to the story every time. I don't even look. You could tag us in anything at being like, "This shit sucks," and I would still repost it to our story. I love it.
So
Thanks,
thank
Rachel,
you so much.
by the way.
And,
Yeah.
And by the way, if you love the podcast and you don't support it financially, I just want to reiterate, we
That's
love
okay.
you. We love you.
I
We
love you so much. Look how I feel about you. Oh, music is playing. I just
It's
heard it.
starting. We got a little live
Uh-oh.
outro music.
Are we getting played off?
We're getting played off.
I want to thank my brother. I want to thank my nephews. I want to thank my best friend, Lindy West. I could not have done this without you. I want to thank the judges for picking me, my parents who I love. I love you, Houston. That's a Beyonce.
And by the way, Czar of Sound Force, Ahamefele J. Oluo, has a show in Seattle tomorrow night. And
Go to
this is
it.
the link. It's going to be really good. He goes on.
Very good.
That was Barry. Barry jostled my table. He goes on around 10 p.m. I know it's late, but the whole lineup is great. It's you gotta go.
Just take a shot of 5 Hour Energy. You'll be good.
Yeah, and my
okay.
mother-in-law will be there, and you guys can dance.
Cute. What?
What? Oh, and yeah, they're doing a live version of one of the Text Me Back songs.
Oh, yay!
I know. Aham wrote a whole arrangement for the band.
Cute.
And we're going to release that either on the Patreon or maybe we'll play it on the show. We haven't talked about it. But
We'll figure it out. But
anyway,
you'll be
if you
able
want to see
hear
it live, you should go.
So again, thank you to our guest, Ronald Young Jr.,
Ugh.
Top Menace best friend. Thank you to Lindy. Thank you to me. Thank
Yeah.
you to producer Allie, who's been
Ugh.
putting up the little funny graphics. By the way, I think this was her idea to do this.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to her. Also, but we can talk about this more tomorrow. We have
Okay,
one more
we'll talk
night
about
of
it
this.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, it's just family time. It's just
Yep.
us twos. And we are going to be holding a shareholders meeting.
Yep.
And discussing the quarterly report. So you're
That's
going to
right.
want to be there.
Well, that's right. We're doing an audit.
Oh, you know,
And-
before we go, I bet you we have some more shout outs to do. We stopped with Flea. Oh, so many people. And then we're going to go because I bet you're tired. I know I am. Julia Farrell, Upgrade, Tote Bag Baby. Katie, Upgrade. Carly Boyce, Upgrade, Tote Bag. Michelle Hell. Ooh, I like that. New member. Rachel Recluse. You guys, stop. Where are you getting these names?
Well, who are you? The X-Men?
Are you freaking Wolverine? Rachel Recluse. Upgrade. Aaron. Upgrade tote bag. Alexa Lewis. Upgrade tote bag. Jennifer Shepard. Upgrade tote bag. Loretta V. New member. New subscriber. I love it. Nicole McNeil. New subscriber. Jen Ponton. Oh, I know you. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
upgrade. Tote bag. Kelly, upgrade. Anna Woods, new member. And all that was just like in the last 15, 20 minutes. So thank you guys. Oh, Ronald Young is still hiding back there being
you play Wonderwall?
being evil.
No.
No, don't ever say that again. All right, we're going to go now. I'm very sweaty once again. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, yeah, there might be a pet parade tomorrow. Who knows? Cliffhanger.
Maybe.
You'll have to tune
We'll
in
see.
to find out. We'll see.
Pet parade and husband parade, maybe?
We'll see. You'll have to tune
The
in to find out.
Adam reveal, perhaps?
Maybe producer Allie reveal?
Oh,
We'll see.
we'll see.
We'll see.
All
See you
right, we
tomorrow,
love ya.
angels. Well,
Well,
hit the road, dude. Lock 'em.